capable of incredible speeds up to 300 miles an hour. Immense flair. Only one man, Federal Agent Norman, knows Jesse Mark's true identity. The man.
The machine. Street Hawk. Yeah, Street Hawk, baby. Bow down. Street Hawk 1980 style. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Yo, Fears. Audience, Fears, back at it again with another live. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Hope you guys are doing bloody fantastic. Oh, coffee first. By the way, I'm supporting my home team today. Go Cardinals! In my Batman mug tonight. Ooh, yeah, now we're talking. The Dark Knight. Gotham. Coffee first. Nice and warm coffee, really good. Gets Fears, his blood pumping. It gets my heart pumping. It gets the energy going. Oh, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Zach, killing it with another live. Zach went 3 hours. I hope he gets the views, and I hope he gets certified for the YouTube program. So Zach's going to call me tomorrow. I hope he got it. You know, me being Zach's friend, I really hope he got it. Anyway, back at it again with another live. Man, it's been a week. It's been a good week. A lot better than last week. Last week was hell. But anyway, today's thumbnail, Tuesday night live, and I've been doing the days of the week because there's not really any holidays coming up. Not soon. You know, as soon as, let's see, what's the next one? The next one is Palm Sunday, and then we got Good Friday, and then Easter, and then April Fools, and all that stuff. So when it gets closer. Now, big news, Fear's going to be traveling. I'm either going to be leaving April 31st. April 1st, I'm going to be either leaving or March 31st. So next week. And I'm going to be gone for about a week and a half, visiting my family. So that's going to be fun. My nephew is turning 1 year old. I bought him some gifts. My mom bought him some gifts. It's going to be a blast. So, yeah. So I told Zach, I was already on the phone with him. I said, Zach, if you want to hold down the fort, you know, and, make some lives, because I don't know how many lives I'm going to be doing when I'm with my family. I may go live on my phone, like when I'm at one of my favorite stores, or maybe I'll do a live, you know, in my mom's guest bedroom. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to get to as many lives as I can. But it is a vacation, you know, so I want to take a little bit of a break and hang out with the family. So, yeah. Anyway, today's topics are, I did not get a chance to watch Deathstalker 2. That watch is tonight. I tried to, but I was kind of busy today doing stuff. I've almost got the Spooky Empire interview done. I wanted to upload it tonight, but I just couldn't finish it with me being a guest on Zach's panel. I'm going to try to finish it tomorrow, my friends, and have it up. So I only got to, this was a day or two ago, and then this was last night. So I'm going to review these two for tonight. And then, since we did the best heroes last night, the best sci-fi heroes, what are the best comedies? We're going to write down at least 20 or 30 of the best comedies in motion picture history. Then I'm going to take some random questions from the internet and from the audience, and I'm going to write them down. And then we're finally going to get to the movie tech, and if there's time, I'm going to ask the audience for another topic. You know, we'll probably do the audience's topic first, because you guys have been coming up with some great topics. You know, what did we do? First, we did We did The Last Meal. Then we did Primetime Gaming came up with where are the best areas to take a girl on a date. And I was like, we can do that. We can definitely do that. All right, let me call Lantern. And then after that, I hate to call out some drama, but, Too Tall Rob, he just won't shut his fucking mouth. Now, I will say, Carl didn't say much, but Rob, man, he was just, like, if you noticed on Zach's Live, every 15 to 20 minutes, oh, if there's this, nah. And he calls me a baby? Wow. This guy needs to grow the fuck up. Oh, my God. That's why I don't want to deal with him. He's a fucking asshole. Carl's a fucking asshole. I'm not afraid of them. I am not afraid of them whatsoever. I'm just so sick and tired of their baby bullshit. So I'll get into that. It's so stupid. Now, and watch. As soon as I left, they came in and they were talking their shit. Oh, my God, were they? And I left for two reasons. One, I felt really bad about Mike not talking, but here's the thing. Mike is a full-grown man. He can talk if he wants to. Mike fully knew that I was coming on. Zach talked to him and said, hey, you know what? I haven't had John on my show in a while. John's my friend, and Zach's a good friend. And I guess Mike was cool with me being on. And I promised Zach, I said, Zach, I will not cause any drama. I'll say hi to Mike. I'll talk to him. I get in there. Mike was communicating, but then if you look into the chat, immediately, Rob in the chat was saying shit. Carl said some shit, not as bad as Too Tall Rob. And then Larry. Larry is one of the biggest two-faced people I've ever met in my entire life. He'll be all nice to Zach. Rob's a two-faced person too. They're all nice to Zach, and then they say miserable, horrible, terrible things about me in the chat. So I left for two reasons. I'm like, well, I don't want to cause drama with Zach's live. But you're not going to force me to be on a live with someone that I don't like. I don't like Carl. I don't like Rob. If Carl thinks he's going to heaven, he's got another thing coming. I know for a fact he's evil. Too Tall Rob is evil. They're evil. They put me through so much fucking shit back in the day. They're both going to hell. I can't wait till they go to hell. And they're going to be burned alive. And the devil is going to butt fuck the both of them. And I'll be laughing when I'm in heaven. I'll be like, yeah, enjoy hell. Enjoy hell. So I just don't like them. I said this to Zach. I said, Zach, I do not like them. We don't get along. We'll never get along. I don't like them. They don't like me. Well, I will say this. Carl, I guess, has been trying to mend the wounds. But he's too late. He's too late. I do not want to have anything to do with both of them. Too Tall Rob will always, until the day that guy dies, will always, little smart-ass little comments. He's already outed himself that he's the one that sends me pizzas sometimes. Maybe not every single time, but he's done it before. The motherfucker thinks he's clever. He's not clever. Carl's not clever at all. They're just two annoying idiots that we all have to put up with. And I told Zach, I said, Zach, yeah, they may have never done anything to you, but I said, hey, Zach, when I started my streams, I was like middle to late 20s and then, into my 30s and stuff. I said, they caused me so much fucking grief back in the day, so much fucking hell. And they're liars if they won't admit it. Rob knows why I'm angry at him, so does Carl know that. So why the hell would I want to be in a live with them? That makes no fucking sense whatsoever, right? That makes no sense. Why would I want to be around someone that I don't like? Guess what? I'm more mature. I don't want to be around them. I won't be around them. I refuse to be around them. So I told Zach, I said, Zach, you can have whoever you want on your panel. It's your panel. And I said, I'll hang out for a little while. I said, the minute you want those two guys on there, I'll leave. Same thing with Larry. There's nothing stopping Zach to have Larry on. I don't like Larry, and we all know why. Larry is a psychotic bastard. Called me 6.5 months, leaving me weird-ass messages. He's the reason why I had to change my number. Not once, but twice. These people are insane. They love it. They love to just make people's lives miserable. And so I'm like, why would I want to be around those idiots? I don't. And it's 100% the truth that I'm spitting out. It is. Carl used to make troll video after troll video after troll video about me. So is Too Tall Rob. So You're not going to get me to believe, oh God, oh, I'm Carl, I found Jesus. Praise the Lord. What a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, so, I mean, he can fake it if he wants, but it's a bunch of bullshit. And the thing is with me, once a troll, always a troll. So they always will be trolls, and they'll die as trolls. You know? So if Carl feels guilty now, too bad, so sad. I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want to have anything to do with Too Tall Rob. And I said, Zach, you can be friends with whoever you want, but the minute they come on, I'll just leave. I'm not afraid of them. I hate it when people say that. I'm not afraid of Larry whatsoever. I'm not afraid of Carl. I'm not afraid of Too Tall Rob. I just don't want to deal with their immature bullshit. That's how it is. I'm sorry to start a live like this, but I felt bad. I called Zach. I said, Zach, I don't know who it was, but people always have to take it over the edge. People were putting like addresses, in the chat, which is so disgusting. I don't know how they found Zach's parents' address. This is how insane these people are. And they sent a pizza to Zach's parents' house. That is insanity. That is so disrespectful. It's so stupid. I said, Zach, I guarantee you. I said I wouldn't put it past Larry. I said I bet you it was Larry that did it. Guaranteed. I said I don't know that for sure, so I shouldn't make that assumption. But I mean, it was either Rob. Or either Rob or Larry or some other troll. And Zach didn't really say much. He's like, well, I don't know who it was. I said, well, I don't know who it was either, but I'm like, look, they've done it to me. Now they've done it to you and your family, Zach. I'm like, they're so stupid. I'm like, they love this stupid, immature bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's so I felt bad. I was like, Zach, I literally wrote him on Facebook. I said, hey, Zach, I'm going to take off in a couple of minutes. I said, one, I feel bad that Mike's not talking. I wanted Mike to talk, Me and him could hash this out in a matter of 5 or 10 minutes. He chooses not to, And Mike fully knew that I was going to come on. And I asked Zach, I said, hey, Zach, I said, is Mike okay? He goes, yeah, he's okay. I said, he knows I'm coming on? And he goes, yeah, he knows you're coming on. He goes, I don't know if he's going to say anything, John. I went, well, I'm like, I won't be rude. I'll say hi to him, and I was very polite. I said, Zach, was I on my best behavior today? He goes, yeah, you were, Fears. And I'm not putting words into Zach's mouth. That's exactly what Zach said. Because I don't want drama. Not at all. I was just chilling with everybody. Larry was accusing me of all sorts of shit in the chat. It just gets so damn annoying. He gets annoying. Carl's annoying. Too Tall Rob's annoying. So I don't want to deal with those idiots. So I just thought I would come clean and tell you guys how I feel. It's so stupid. Every time I go, that's why I don't go on Zach's shows a lot, because I get attacked. Almost every single time by Larry. Very, very seldom. Every once in a while I don't get attacked. But almost every single time I go on there. Recently Rob and Carl have been coming on. If I'm not getting attacked by Rob, then I get attacked by Larry. And they're liars if they say they don't do it. Because they do it. I know how to read. I can see the chat. So anyway. That's my 2 cents on it. But I don't really care. Because I don't care about what Carl thinks. I don't care what Rob thinks. And I don't care what Larry thinks. So it is what it is. And again, they're never going to change. So it just is what it is. Now on a good note, I decided to unblock Jen. So Jen's unblocked. I did unblock Adam Bachidi. I still think Adam did it on purpose. You can't get me to believe that, oh, I accidentally posted a nude. That's bullshit. If you have a nude on your laptop, that means that you deliberately put it on your wallpaper of your laptop, and then he just minimized something. Oh shit! Oh, there it is. But I'm nice. I only give people a couple chances. So this is Adam's second chance. So he's got 2 more. I give people usually 3 or 4 chances. So if he gets to that point, I'll never talk to Adam ever again. I even told Zach, I said, Zach, when you recorded me without my permission, that was strike 1, buddy. My dad taught me a very valuable lesson. My dad's like, why would you want to be friends with people that just keep fucking you over? My dad's like, give them a couple chances. If they keep fucking you over, Like, it should be 3 or 4 chances, like 3 strikes and you're out, like baseball, John. He goes, if people keep fucking you over, they're bound to do it again. You know? The only person that I've made an exception was probably Yak, because I saw some good in Yak. And I've gave Yak, oh God, I don't know how many chances. Like, let's put it this way. Over the years, probably over 50, or right at 50. And Yak was a lot worse. He used to drink and curse and go nuts, and he was one of the worst trolls. I so wanted to beat his ass back in the day, but he changed. And I can actually see that Yak actually made real effort. Rob would never make that effort. Carl would never make that effort, you know. And I actually got a full-blown apology from Yak. I'll never get an apology from Carl. I'll never get an apology from Rob. Never. Hell would freeze over before they would do that. And even if they did, I wouldn't accept their apology because they fucked with me so damn much. So it just is what it is. Like, I'm done. You know, and when Fears says I'm done, I'm done. And you guys know this. Anyway, let's call Lantern. So that's my piece on it. I just wanted to spend a couple minutes on that. So I called Zach to make sure he was all right. I said, Zach, did I ruin your show? He goes, no, Fears. And I said, wasn't I on my best behavior? And he goes, yeah, you were just chilling. He goes, every once in a while you said something to Larry. I said, yeah. I said, I said I didn't like do anything wrong though. Like when Larry said some stupid shit, I just said, no, that's not true, Larry. That's not true. And then I got back to the chat and I chatted with everyone. I even chatted with Adam Pacitti, which I unblocked him. So I unblocked Adam Pacitti tonight, and I unblocked Jed. I didn't have to, but I wanted to, you know. All right, let's call Lantern. Hopefully he's not asleep. So yeah, but it was cool hanging out with everybody. And I'll be honest, it was even cool. I haven't been on a panel in forever with Mike. So Mike, if you're watching, man, it was, even though you didn't say anything to me, it was still fun being on a panel with you. I hope me and him can one day mend the wounds. Because it would take 5 or 10 minutes, but I respect him. I respect Mike. I cross the line. If he never wants to talk to me, that's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I've said my piece. All right, on to the show now. Lantern. Yo! Lantern. Lantern. Wake up, Lantern!
Yeah.
That's not Lantern, that's Banjo. Wait a minute, Banjo, are you sleeping in Lantern's bed? Oh my God. First Banjo was raiding his fridge, now he's sleeping in Lantern's bed. Oh God. Alright, Banjo, get out of Lantern's bed. Get out of there. Go get me Lantern.
Okay. What's that?
Yo, Lantern, what's up, twin? What's going on, twin? Lantern, why the hell is Banjo taking over your bedroom and sleeping in your bed?
Oh no.
That's weird, man. Get him out of there, Lantern. Lantern, how was your day? Lantern, how was your day?
Yeah, how's yours?
It was pretty good. Zach did a hell of a show. Did you have fun? Did you have fun on Zach's show?
Yeah, did you?
I did have fun. I just didn't want to deal with Rob and Carl, but whenever I didn't have to deal with Rob or Carl or Larry, it was fun. I definitely had fun. And after I left, I noticed your twin popped up. What's up, twin?
Yeah.
Now, did your twin? I missed about probably 30 minutes of it, Lantern. Did your twin stay on there the whole time? Because my mom called and I was having a conversation with my mom on the phone for about 30 minutes, so I missed about 30 minutes of Zach's show.
Yeah.
But was your twin on there the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, and then Zach told me the whole thing about him and Yakov, but I think it was just a misunderstanding, though. Because I know Zach. Zach would never force you to like upload some videos, on your channel or whatever. Like, you like the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
They're pretty funny. Which one's your favorite one, Lampy? Do you like Mo or Curly?
Yeah, I like three of them. All three of them.
I do. You know what? There was a fourth one. Oh wait, how many? There was Larry, Curly, Mo, and there was Shemp, and then there was one more guy that Zach tells me about, but I always forget the fifth guy. But Shemp is cool, but my favorite is Larry, the guy with the curly hair. Yeah. Like his hair's down to here. I like that guy's my favorite. Mo's all right, but anyway. Hey, Lantern. Oh, damn. Man, Lantern, you been drinking that soda shit again to make you burp?
Yep.
I knew it. I knew it. Anyway, Lantern, did you like that voice message I sent you? I recorded myself farting and I sent it to you.
Yeah.
It was a loud one, wasn't it?
Yeah, mama too.
Oh yeah. Lantern farted and he pre-recorded it and sent it to me. I was like, damn, Lampy, that's a long one. That's a big one. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Lantern. Well, I'm gonna go say hi to everyone in the chat, and I'll be there momentarily. All right. All right. I'll see you later, Lantern.
Hey, good night.
Shunk. Lantern was just waiting for it. He's like, "Come on, say it," and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to. I'm about to." Hey, well, that's good. I'm glad Lantern had a good day. I had a pretty good day. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my day. So, work was good. It was about a medium night. It wasn't too busy. It wasn't too bad. I had Chipotle for dinner. I did a real quick Chipotle live. Visions was there. Lantern was there. A couple other people was there, and I did it right before Zach's live. I had some toast for breakfast, and I skipped lunch, and I almost got all of the Spooky Empire interview done, which I want to thank Bloodline Media for doing a collab video with Fears. Big shout out to them, man. They make some cool content. They're like a me and Dave. I don't think Zach ever got a chance to meet them, but me and Dave went. Oh, that's right. Yeah, me and Dave went both days, and Zach only went one day. And on Saturday last year at Spooky Empire, we're walking. I was like, Dave, look at this fucking guy's setup. Massive cameras, a backdrop that said Spooky Empire presents, Bloodline Media. They had a nice setup. And it was not. It was a nice change of pace. Normally, I'm interviewing people, but they found out that I was a YouTuber. They're like, "Oh, hey, can we interview you for for our podcast and for our YouTube channel?" I was like, "Interview away, go for it." The minute I got done, Fears got his old thinking cap on. I said, "Do you guys mind if I use some of the interview?" They said, "You can use it all." They said, "Fears, just put all of our links in the description." They said, "Make an intro and make an outro, change it up a little bit." And I said, "Oh, I will." And so I filmed the intro last night, and I filmed the outro today. I threw on my Spooky Empire shirt for both, and I got some music, and so I almost got it all done. But then I had to put it on pause. If I didn't go on Zach's panel tonight, I would have finished it. So I'm going to finish it tomorrow and upload it. And then tomorrow and the next day, I got to start surfing around for flights because I want to buy my ticket way in advance. So I'm either flying out April 1st, April 2nd, or the 31st. So we'll see what type of deals I can get. So fingers crossed. Knock on wood. All right. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on all the drama. I try to get along with as many people as possible, but those guys are incapable of being mature and having a civil conversation. Because I said, Zach, look at what they're doing. I said, they come in, they take over your show, they're blasting nudes. Carl's saying the N-word a mile a minute, being racist. Rob brought up North Korea at least 9 or 10 times. Not kidding. I said, Zach, if you think I'm kidding, run back the live and watch all that stupid shit they do in your live. I said, they're ridiculous. Anyway, I've said my piece on it. Let's open up the chat, shall we? All right. I said, Zach, if you think... All right, let's see here. Let me get situated here. Yo, 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 yo.
Excuse me, buddy.
No, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Let me get all situated here. Yo, what's up? Thanks for the like. Thanks for the 19 people watching, my friends. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Let me switch it from top chat. I always forget to switch it from top chat to live chat. Let's see here. And, yo, Toke, what's up? What's up? What's up, buddy? Toke, again, I hope you one day will forgive Zach. I don't know if it's possible, but, you never know. Anyway. Let's see here. Let me say hello to everybody. Yo, what's up, Primetime Gaming? What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. He says, "What's up, Tokes, the big timer?" Yo, what's up, Fish Fry? He says, "Hello, Zach." What's up, Tokes? Well, howdy, Visions. Howdy. I haven't seen Visions yet. I'm sure. Well, I have been chatting for a while. Maybe I missed his comment because, you know, if you don't open up the chat right away. So hopefully Visions will say something again. If I missed it, I'm sorry, Visions. Let's see. Howdy, Chadwick. Hey, Zach. What's up? What's up, Kate? And I unblocked Jen. So we'll see if she shows up. Hey, Fish Fry. Howdy, Lauren. What's up, Lauren? Good to see you. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Let's see. Toke says hello. Let's see. I've seen crazier desktop backgrounds. It might be his real background. I don't know. It could have been. It could not been. But again, but even if it was a background cave, he deliberately decided to put that in the background, which caused a bunch of chaos. So, but I forgave him. But I'm just like, well, he just did that and fucked up, you know, Lantern stream and Zach's stream. So literally, Adam Pacitta's got like 2 more chances, and then if he fucks me over again, or he fucks over Zach or anyone else, I'm done. You know, after 2 more. So, because me and Adam were making great progress, because I want to get along with as many people as possible, but I'm not gonna let people just keep fucking me over and fucking my friends over. You know, that's just not how Fears works. Anyway. Let's see, I watched it work, but couldn't chat. It seemed like there was not drama, so I'm sorry this all happened. I didn't know this was going on. Fears is enlightened me. Oh yeah. I don't know who it was, but I was on there, and I felt so bad for Zach and his parents. That's when people take it over the edge. There's no need to get Zach's parents involved and send them a pizza. That's so immature. It's so stupid. You know, and it was late at night, so they were either, Zach, your parents were probably asleep, or they were about to go to sleep, and I felt so bad. It's just ridiculous. Even though I had nothing to do with it, somebody out there is crazy, and again, I would not put it past Larry. I told Zach, I'm like, I bet you it was Larry. I'm like, I don't know for sure, but I'm like, I wouldn't put it past the guy. If it wasn't Larry, then it was some other crazy asshole, you know, online. You know, so yeah, it is what it is. Anyway. What's up, Primetime Gaming? Let's see. What's up, Lantern? He says, everything's incredible. But besides all that stupid stuff, Zach did a great stream. And Zach, I appreciate you letting me have on. That's a lie. Carl's never apologized. That's complete bullshit. And again, even if he did, I wouldn't accept his apology. Not at all. Because I know who the true Carl is. Oh, yeah. So many troll videos about me, it's beyond belief. So, yeah. So, he's not a sweet little golden angel. You're never going to get me to believe that. Sorry, Carrie. I will try my best not to curse. My bad. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Sorry about that. Anyway. Let me scroll down here. What's up, Lark? How you been? Yo, what's up, Museum? What's up, Fish Fry? Welcome, Carrie. Kiss the fences, mend the wounds. Well, I hope you and Zach can mend the wounds. Tokes, I really hope so. Hey, Fish Fry. Hey, Tina. Let's see, what's up, Tokes? I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. I try, Carrie. I try not to curse. If I do, you know, it's by accident. I'm sorry. That's right, Zach. It's Mo, Larry, Curly, Shemp, and then the Joe guy. Yeah. Yep. Well, thanks, Mr. Lantern, for that super chat donation, my friend. Let's see. Oh, Lord. I'm not going to read that, Tokes. But it had something to do with Carrie and Mike. I'm not going to read that. But you guys saw it. I'm watching an RV browsing at the same time. Oh, nice. Well, Zach, I cannot wait until when you make your selection, Zach. You gotta vlog it and say, all right, guys, I want to do a debut of the RV, and then bada bing, bada boom. Go like that and show off the RV, man. Show off the RV, because that would be awesome. Let me turn on my fan because it's getting a little hot. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. There we go. It's getting a little hot in here. All right. Lark says, you know what, Fears? I wish I was making out with Zach's hot therapist. So do I. She's pretty hot. She's pretty hot, you know? But I'll be honest, Lark, since she's like this high-end therapist, she looks a little high maintenance. I could be wrong. She's probably already married, or I guarantee you, if she's not married, she probably already has a boyfriend. So, Zach, does your therapist already have a boyfriend, or is she already married? Let me know. So, but yeah, Lark, you make a very good point. You make a very good point. So yeah, let's see here. Lark says, Fears, did you have any yummy pizza tonight? No, I didn't. I haven't had dinner yet. I haven't had, oh, I'm sorry, I did. Excuse me. I'm so tired. I had Chipotle for dinner, but that was hours ago, so I may have a snack before I go into work. Because I'm getting a little tired again. I mean, I'm getting a little hungry again. God, I can't even fucking talk. I'm getting a little hungry again. That's what I meant to say. Excuse me. So, if I do eat something, I'll probably have like some soup or something before I go into work. So yeah. Let's see. A pebble on the path to happily ever after. This is true. This is true. This is true, jokes. Let's see. I haven't been to Florida in 24 years. Not going anytime soon. Carrie, it's pretty fun out here. Let's put it this way, Carrie. It's very hot, and there's always something to do out here. Yo, what's up, Yakvo? What's up, dude? Good to see you. Yak, I got an email. My 2 Yakvo shirts are coming in 2 days, on the 26th. So, the 24th. Well, no, 1 day, the 25th, and then it's arriving at some point on the 26th. So there we are. So, oh yeah. So I can't wait. As soon as I get it, Yak, I'm going to throw it on. Let's see. I was going to go to bed, but I might make the mistake of playing the guitar. Oh, nice. Well, that would never be a mistake, Yak, because you love music. So there you are. And you know what, Zach? And I understand that. And again, you can have whoever you want on, but no one's going to force me to be on a panel with someone I don't like, you know? So, like, I get it, Zach. Like, I get that you love having your panels, and which is great. And then you give the community a platform to get together. I think that's great. But the minute those 2 idiots show up, I just don't want to deal with their immaturity and their stupid bullshit. So I'll just go. And then if they leave, I'll come back on. Same thing, I'm so sick and tired of dealing with Larry. The guy's a fucking moron, you know? So, yeah. Anyway. But, yeah. Anyway. Exactly, Tokes. I'm getting too old. He says, Fears ain't got time for no drama. Exactly. I get sick and tired of it. And it irks me, and it's annoying as hell. But if you go and watch that stream back, Carl, I'll give Carl this. Carl didn't say much about me. Every 15 to 20 minutes, Rob had some little smart alecky type of comment directed towards me that was negative. If you think I'm lying, go back. Every 15 to 20 minutes, well, Fears did this. Fears said that. I'm like, oh my God, it's so annoying. Anyway. But yeah. Anyway. And that's cool. Zach, if you think they're cool, great. But I know the truth. You know, they did so much crap to me back in the day. But again, I get it, Zach. They've never done anything to you, but they've done too much to me, and you know, I'm just like, I'm done. You know. Anyway, it is what it is. Getting steamy in the Fears den. No, I'm just telling you guys the truth. Anyway, I've said my piece. I'm going to move on. But yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. Landon says back in 2 and 2. Oh, yeah. My therapist's boyfriend is Swedish. Oh, see, there you go. So, Tokes, there's no hope. There's no hope. You know? She's already spoken for. Chipotle is good. It's really good. I actually like Chipotle more than Taco Bell. Randall actually showed it to me because where my family lives in Missouri, there is no Chipotle. So I had never heard of it. And then Randall said, hey, when I moved out here, whenever I moved out here, Randall was like, hey, Fears, I'm going to take you to this place. I was like, what the hell is Chipotle? And then he told me about it. I was like, all right. I'm like, I like burritos. I like tacos. Let's do it. So, yeah. Taco Tuesday Chipotle. Oh, yeah. You know it, Tokes. You know it. And I was lazy, and I didn't feel like cooking tonight. So, I was like, I'm going to go and get some eats, man. So, yeah. What's the matter, Fears? Did the D-Man squirrel get your tongue, dude? Wait, what? Lantern, you are mistaken. I love D-Man squirrel videos. Did you see the one where Fears the squirrel is on top of a what is it? No, not a helicopter. Fears the squirrel is on an airplane, and I'm throwing the corn out to everybody because Fears likes to share. So I'm like, corn for everyone. I loved it. I thought it was great. Then me and a leprechaun go look for corn, and then me and a leprechaun are on a rainbow, and we're looking for corn. And the leprechaun in one of D-Man's videos says, look, it's me pot of gold. And then I say, no, it's corn. And then all this popcorn comes flying out of it. So I thought it was great. I thought it was hilarious. What's up, Museum? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, dude? I'm trying to catch up here. Carrie says, they're building a Chipotle an hour away from me, Fierce. Okay, well, that's cool, Carrie. Well, then that'll probably be one of the first ones. Where my mom lives, Carrie, I had never heard of Chipotle until Randall in 2019. And I moved down here, and he's like, Fierce, you ever been there? And I was like, I don't even know what it is, Randall. And then he took me. Man, that is some good eats. That is some good eats. Let's see. Thank you, friends, and shout out to you all. No worries, Museum. You're the man, dude. You are the man. I'm trying to catch up here. You've never heard of it, Cave? Oh, it's good. It is good. Getting expensive, to be honest. To me, it wasn't expensive. I mean, I don't think it's that expensive, but yeah. The chicken bowls are 12. Well, you know what? I've never had the chicken bowls. I always get their tacos. Every single time. Yeah, ask Randall about it, Cave. It is good, my friends. It is good. So yeah. I guess I missed Visions and Bukaki's comment, but I know they're watching. What up? What up? All right, well, let's get started. Let's get started, my friends. All right. Well, I started a new thing on my show, so what topic? We're going to start with whatever the fans want. What topic do you guys want to talk about tonight? We're going to start with that because the last two nights, one night we did what your last meal was, and then the next night, Primetime Gaming came up with the best place to take someone for a date. So just throw something out there, and I will put it in Pixel's podcast book, and then we'll get to all the other topics that I prepared for tonight. But whatever you guys want to talk about. So yeah. But yeah. Dave is sleeping. Oh man. Let's see. I want to talk about top 10 ways to end drama. We could do that. What community members have the best feet? That would be hard because I haven't seen any community members' feet. So yeah. But if you want to do that, Primetime Gaming, I want to see what else. I want to see what everybody else. I want to see what everybody else puts in the comments. So yeah. Count every movie like Exhumed Visions. But see, that would take me forever. You got all of these. Then across the way, there's those. Then you got the ones in my room. It would take forever. So yeah. Yeah. Zach's therapist feet are pretty nice, if that counts. I saw that picture, that black and white photo, because somebody, I don't remember who, somebody posted it on Zach's show tonight. So I saw that. I'm not a real big feet guy. I'm more of a booby and ass guy. No offense. No offense to the feet, but that's just the feet don't do it for me. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, anyway. No, it wouldn't. No, Primetime. It would take. Plus, that's a boring topic. Just seeing me count all my movies, whether they're watched or unwatched. I'm not gonna sit here for 2 hours, and I know it would take longer than 2 hours, guaranteed. But thanks for 25 people watching. That's awesome. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Well, since nobody brought up a topic except for primetime gaming, I'll do that one. We should watch Exhumed Vision's Watch Sleepaway Count in its entirety. Well, I have. I have Fish Fry. I've watched it when he was doing it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fish Fry. I had some pan-fried fish just this minute. It was a tasty treat. Wow, what a treat. Let's see. Toke says, I would travel back in time and eat the very last dinosaur egg in existence. It is written. Nice. Nice. That actually would be cool, Tokes. That would be cool. Top 10 best Tony Hawk games. I didn't play a lot of Tony Hawk growing up, primetime gaming, so I couldn't tell you. I played a couple. I played the one with Bam in it a long time ago. And I played one more. Like Tony Hawk's Pro Skate something. I can't remember. Top 5 Fears Subway sandwich orders. We can do that. I'll do that one. So, top 5 Subway sandwich Fears orders. They're not really extravagant, but you know, we can do it. Top 10 carry videos. We can do that. I'll pick out 10 carry videos. All right, here we go. So let me do the Subway ones. Now the ideas are flowing. Here we go. All right, here we go. The first one is the cold cut combo. I love the cold cut combo. So that's got pepperoni, salami, and pepperoni, salami. I can't remember the other meat, but the cold cut combo is first on the list. So, cold cut combo. And I get that one a lot. That one's one of my favorites. What's up, Jucifer? The second one, sometimes I like just turkey and ham on it. I'm sorry, turkey and chicken sandwich. Excuse me. So a turkey and chicken sandwich. That's number 2. Number 3, I like their meatball sub. Their meatball sub is fantastic. So meatball sub. Meatball sub. That's number 3. Number 4, sometimes I just have a ham sandwich. Just ham. So ham. And then number 5, let's see here. Let's see. Cold cut, turkey and chicken, meatball sub, ham sandwich. What's another one I do? Sometimes I do bacon, ham, and just bacon and ham. So bacon and ham sandwich. Or I'm sorry, not ham. Sometimes I do a BLT. That's what I'm saying. A BLT. That's what I meant to say. BLT. But my favorite one, and yo, what's up, Bukaki? Have you ever tried the meatball sub at Chipotle? No, I haven't. All right, so probably my favorite though, and somebody asked what topping I do, so I'll do. This is my all-time favorite, so I'll do a cold cut combo. Cold cut combo, and I get salt, pepper, pickles, lettuce, mustard, mayonnaise. Let's see, salt, pepper, pickles, lettuce, mustard, mayo, and then I get bacon on it. That's my all-time favorite order. So I did my top 5, but my favorite. So there's my top 5, and then but here's my favorite that I wrote down. So that was my favorite. Let me catch up on the chat here. So yeah, let me see here. See, where did I leave off? What toppings do you put on your subs though with the orders? Well, I mean that's what I just told you. So yeah. Top 10 sexual positions you're going to put on Kate. That's none of your business. It's none of your business. Let's see here. Let's see. I have bukkake. It's good. Let's see here. Yes, it is, y'all. And then what was the other one? What was the other one you wanted me to do? Top 10. What was the other one? Oh. Top 10 ways to stop drama. I can do that one. I'll do that one. So let's see. Oh, well, thank you, Primetime Gaming. Thank you. He says, this bong rip is for you, Fierce. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Sometimes I just get tuna salad and sweet onion. There you go. That'll work. I'd like to feed Zach's therapist a meatball sub out of the palm of my hand. I'm sure she'd love it. I'm sure she'd love it. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Top 10 carry videos. All right, so top 10 carry videos. This one's going to be hard because she deleted a lot of her stuff, but I shall do my best. My favorite one is not even here anymore. She literally did a barrel roll right across her bed, flew off the bread, and she smashed her whole body into the closet door and broke the closet door. So the breaking of the closet door is probably number 1 on the list. So breaking the closet door. Closet door. But her ex-boyfriend made her take it off. And it sucks because now that video is lost forever. So yeah. Top 5 most embarrassing moments. I can do that one, Kate, and then we'll move on. So let me finish the one for Carrie. Because I've watched a lot of her videos, but not all of them. So Carrie, I shall do my best. Let me go to her channel. Hang on. By the way, I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. And again, I hated to start the stream with drama, but I just had to come clean and tell you guys how I feel because those 2 guys are so annoying. So I apologize. Because Rob will never stop giving me grief. He can never shut his fucking mouth. And the same thing with Carl. So yeah. All right, so the Carrie show. Here we go. Let's see here. I mean, I care about Carrie. I did watch her update on her health 5 months ago. I didn't watch all of it because it lasts about 26 minutes, but I did watch a little bit of it. So, update on the health. And now that she's a community member, I've started watching more of her stuff because for a while I didn't watch any of her stuff. Let's see, what else? What else have I watched in a while? Because a lot of her streams is either Sims or sometimes she plays baseball. So I'll be honest, I haven't watched a lot of her. I haven't watched almost any stream in quite a long time, but every once in a while I'll peruse her video section. So I've watched a lot of her Adam videos, which is her dog, and I think her dog is cute. So I've seen a couple of these. So I'm going to write down Adam videos. I haven't seen all of the Adam dog videos, but I've seen a few. I saw the one where she told everybody Happy Thanksgiving a year ago. So Happy Thanksgiving. I saw that one. let's see what else. Another one that I'm going to put down is another one that she erased. Well, her ex-boyfriend made her erase. She was doing this birthday stream, and her ex-boyfriend Alex was like, you're still keeping it going. You're still keeping it going. You're still keeping it going. And Carrie was trying to end it, and this guy was just so abusive. Carrie finally stood up for herself and was like, I don't care, it's either my fans or you. And he's like, well, Carrie, he goes, stop drinking, Carrie, and take me home. And the guy was being a total bitch, and Carrie just stood her ground. So I'm proud of Carrie. And she was like, I'll end my live whenever I want to end my live. So I'm going to write down her birthday stream. It doesn't exist anymore. Someone may still have it, but it's not on Carrie's channel anymore because she had to make a new channel because literally her ex-boyfriend said get rid of the whole thing, and she did. So the old birthday stream, and then really any barrel roll she did back in the day. Her barrel rolls, she'd be like, get ready for a roll, you guys, and she'd start, run, do a full-on barrel roll right across her bed, and those were hilarious. So any barrel roll, because those were hilarious. So that was number 6. So I need, let's see, 7, 8. I need 4 more. Let's see what else. What else have I? Let's see. She did a pizza review recently. Or she was eating pizza. I saw that one or something. Oh no, it was a Burger King review. That's what it was. I saw the Burger King review. I knew it was some type of food. Burger King review. I love me some lounge, y'all. I'm trying to remember all the stuff I've recently watched. Let's see what else. I'm going back a few years. Let's see, 6 years ago. I'm trying to remember. I kind of remember the Taco Bell rattlesnake burrito thing. That was 7.5 years ago. I kind of remember that one. So Taco Bell. And really, that's all I have. I've only got 8. I've only got those 8. So I'm gonna rewrite it top 8 because that's all I got. That's all I got. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat here, and then Kate wanted to do one. What was it? Top 5 embarrassing moments. Kate, I can do that one. Let me catch up in the chat here. Let's see. What was the last thing I? Something about Lark saying that he force feeds some meatballs to Zach's therapist or something. Let's see. Top Carrie videos. Let's see. Be careful here, Mr. Lantern. Oh, Lantern's fine, Jucifer. Let's see here. Top 5 public restaurant. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Kate says thanks. Oh, yeah, I have no problem. I'll do that one, Kate. I'm just catching up on the chat. Let's see. Turkey gravy is my favorite. Yeah, turkey gravy's good. Can you do top 8 Juggalo vlog? Well, I haven't seen a lot of his streams. I've seen some. But, yeah. Zach does have a therapist. All right. So, what is it? What did you want, Kate? Top 5 embarrassing moments in Fears' life. So, just spoiler alert, there's a lot more than 5, but I'll try to pick 5 of the biggest ones. Top 5 most. Whatever. Awkward, most embarrassing. Top 5 most. Embarrassing moments in Fears' life. The first one, that's probably one of the biggest ones. I don't mind making the vlog, but I've got so much shit for that vlog. So much shit for that vlog, I took it down. Somebody, I think some troll tried to re-upload it. I took it down. But someone saved it, is when I was at my my friend Kristen's, she doesn't date the girl anymore. She's still gay, but she just doesn't date this girl anymore. We were at my friend Kristen's girlfriend's birthday party, and everybody was having a good time. And a young Fears tried to get with this really hot chick, and my approach was so wrong, because I had been drinking a little bit, so I'm drinking. Give Fears a kiss. And, oh my God, I got so much shit. And it was so embarrassing, because the girl was like, all that bullshit. So, yeah. I so regret drinking that much that night. I so regret saying it to that girl. So, probably the first one on the list, give Fears a kiss. That's the first one. So, give Fears a kiss. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. Bukaki says top 5 riot bloopers. Wow. Let's see. At least you got a kiss blown at you, Fears. That's a lot more than some of us get. Yeah. Yeah. I would have much rather gotten a kiss from her, on the cheek, but, there it is. It was just my approach, because I got so much hell from that video, Lark. I should have never uploaded it. Women respect an aggressive man who knows what he wants. Yeah, but to a certain extent. I should have been more of a gentleman and said, "Hey, would you like to dance?" And I should have asked her for a kiss instead of like, "Hey, give me a kiss," So yeah, all right, so that was number 1. It was very embarrassing. Number 2, I've told you guys this story. I was going for an interview, and the Crohn's was a rumbling. And I don't know what was wrong with this building. This building only had one bathroom. And the bathroom, they had a bunch of bathrooms on, like, the 6th floor. And I couldn't hold it. And I went to the reception lady at the very bottom, and I said, "Where the hell was your guys' bathroom?" She goes, "Oh, there's a bunch of bathrooms on the 6th floor." I said, There's not a bathroom on every single floor." "Oh, no." She goes, "Whenever I have to use the restroom, I have to leave the desk and I have to go up to the 6th floor," because this building had like 15 to 20 floors in it. And I was like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. I said, "So there's only one floor that has a crap load of bathrooms?" She goes, "Yeah, sure, that's how they designed it." I almost made it. I didn't make it. Got all the way to the 6th floor, and I crapped myself. So I had to clean out my shorts as best I could, and then I had to go back down to the lobby and said, "I'm going to have to reschedule my interview," and I had to race home, take a shower, change my drawers, and then I had to come back. It was so embarrassing. So, number 2, when Fears crapped himself. It happens to the best of us. I've told that story before, though, so it's only ever happened once. Fears has only ever crapped himself once. So, Fears crapped himself. It was embarrassing. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Let's see. Lantern says, "Hey, Jack, ring, 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 ring. Answer my call, Jack." And then Juicever says, "You better stop calling, Lantern." That's right, y'all. It happens to the best of us. This is true. Did you get the job at least, Fears? I did get the job. It was my first security job, and I had it in Missouri. And I worked that security job for a long time. A long time. So, yeah. Top 5 things Fears shouldn't reveal to other people. Well, I don't care, Bukaki, because you guys have heard that story before, So, yeah. I mean, I don't reveal everything to you guys, but yeah. But people have heard that story before, so yeah. I knew that was coming, Bukaki. But everyone knows that story. That's why I put it down, So that's old news, It's old news, so yeah. So yeah. But you know what? When I did get the job primetime, none of those bosses found out. As soon as it happened, I just raced back to the bathroom, and then I cleaned everything out, and then I was like, I gotta go home. And so I took a shower. So they never found out. So at least I got the job, though. So yeah. Anyway. Let him speak, release the files. Well, Kate, I've told that story before. That's why everyone knows about that story, you know? Okay, let's see. I need 3 more. Give Fears a Kiss, and then that story. What else? Oh, yeah, I've told this story before. I got so drunk at a college party. It was kind of embarrassing because I didn't know who this chick was. I got so drunk, and I've told you guys this story before. I got so drunk at one of my friend's college parties. I said, hey, man, I said, there's no way I'm driving. I said, I don't drink and drive. He's like, well, crash out on the couch, Fears. So I crash out, and I'm on the inside of the couch. At some point in the night or in the morning, some girl crashed on the couch with me. I have no idea who she is. So I'm sleeping like this, and I wake up and I turn, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And she's like, hi. And I was like, oh, hello. And I was like, what's your name? And I can't even remember her name. She's like, oh, my name's such and such. And I was like, what are you doing on the couch? I said, I'm sleeping here. And she's like, oh, well, she's like, I couldn't find anywhere else to go to sleep. I was like, the floor. I was already on the couch. She's like, yeah, but like, you're so little, like, I thought I'd just, crawl up beside you. And in my mind, I'm like, I don't fucking know who you are. I don't want you near me. I'm just saying. I didn't say that to her. I said it in my mind. And it was kind of awkward and a little bit embarrassing. And I said, did we do anything? Like kiss or make out? She was, oh no, I just wanted to curl up next to you. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go. And so I got up and I left. And I told my friend was in the kitchen and he was making eggs. And he said, hey, Fears, you want to stay for breakfast? I was like, no, I'm out of here. Peace. See you, buddy. And I got in my car and I was out of there. And it was so weird. So, the couch. I'm gonna label the third one the couch. The couch. Probably my first kiss ever was embarrassing. That because it happened when I was so little. I was at a Halloween party, and I don't know, I was 5, 6, 7-ish, and I was dressed up as, I think, a Ghostbuster, I think. And some girl liked me. I had no idea that she liked me. And I remember I asked my best friend's mom that was hosting the party where the bathroom was. She went, oh, down the hall and to the right. So I went to the bathroom. And as I was coming back down the hall, some girl, I don't remember her name. She came out of the kitchen and she pushed me down right there on the, so she pushed me down and I fell down in the hallway and she jumped on top of me and gave me a smooch. But I was so young, I was like 6 or 7. So I was like, get off me, And so I got up and then I felt so embarrassed. I came back to the party and then everyone was talking and my buddy was like, John, did you just kiss her? And I was like, I didn't kiss her. I'm like, she pushed me down and she kissed me. And he's like, wow, right on, man. I was like, I guess, yeah, whatever. So the Halloween smooch, because it happened when I was little, and it definitely was embarrassing. So yeah, the Halloween smooch. I'm trying to think of one more, Kate. Oh, I know one, because I wanted to kill the guy. Me and my buddies went camping, and oh wait, should I tell that one? No, I don't want to say that one. Never mind. Anyway, let me think of another one. Oh, I know one. Probably when I got super, super, super pissed at Walter's gift. That fucking Johnny 5 Lego build, and I was pissed. Because that's why I took it down. I'm surprised I haven't seen video clips came up of it. Thank God. Maybe the trolls thought I suffered enough. I was so pissed. I was like, you fucking Lego build, you motherfucker. And I was, that shit was so damn frustrating to put that shit together. So when I watched it back, I didn't watch all of it back before I took it down, but I watched them. I was so embarrassed of my actions. I was screaming. I was like, fuck you, you fucking Lego build, you motherfucker. I mean, I was pissed. So probably the Johnny 5 Lego build. So that's number 5. Johnny 5 Lego build. What a pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass. Anyway, so yeah. Yo, what's up, Visions? I'm sorry I missed your hello to begin with. So yeah. So, Cade, those were just 5. Let me catch up with the chat here. So I appreciate all your guys' suggestions. And you know, I'm glad that I'm asking the fans every stream. I like this new thing of like, I don't know why I didn't think about this before. Like, I create some topics and then I'll let you guys pick like the 5th topic and we'll start with that. So yeah. So let's see, where did I leave off? I left off. Let's see here. Let him speak. Well, there wasn't anything really that embarrassing because I've come to terms with these 5. So yeah, but yeah. Now that you mention it, Bukaki, I mean, I've told the crap story before, but I was like, I probably shouldn't say it again. But oh well. Let's see. Fangirl Kate is getting a hell of a man. Well, that's if we ever meet. You know. We may never meet. Anyway, let's see. I hope you haven't lost respect for fears after hearing that one, Tina. That was the first time I heard that story. Which one, Tina? What, the Lego build one? I don't think I've lost Tina's respect. Tina's a wonderful lady. And she's a good friend. She's a good friend. So, yeah. Anyway, oh, good. No, I met Carrie at my buddy's wedding. So, yeah. Fears can be my little spoon. Oh, that's right, Kate. That's right, y'all. That'll work. It'll definitely work. Let's see. Oh, hi again. Howdy, Visions. Oh, howdy, Visions. Did you get... No. Thank God. Thank God, Visions. No. No, it was just so weird at that party, Visions. I got drunk, and I told my friend, and the night before, he had this massive party, and it was during my college years. He's like, you taking off, Fears? I'm like, hell no, I'm not taking off. I'm like, dude, I drank so much. I'm like, do you mind if I just crash on your couch? Yeah, you're good, Fears. I said, I don't drink and drive, man. Fuck that noise. He's like, oh, I don't blame you, Fears. And I went to sleep, and then when I awoke, she was here. I have no idea who this girl is, so I was like this, and I wake up, and I'm like, who the hell is this? You know? And plus, I was like, it was weird. Normally, if someone crashes on the couch, that's their spot. I wouldn't just go and snuggle up to somebody that I didn't know who the fuck they were. You know? I'm just like, that's a little weird. So I was like, who are you? Oh, there was nowhere else to sleep. And I was like, that's bullshit. I'm like, you could sleep on the floor. There's other rooms with other beds. I'm sure there's a million other places. Anyway, so I just was very polite to her. And I said, all right, well, I'm going to go. I said, you can have that. I said, you can have the couch now. I'm already awake. I'm already sober. I'm going home. See you later. My friend was making eggs. I went, all right, man, I'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for the cool party. Hey, no worries, Fears. Peace. And I got in my car and I hightailed it out of there. So, yeah. That would be pretty embarrassing indeed, Visions. No, that did not happen to me, Visions, at all. Thank God for that. So, yeah, thank God for that. Let's see. Hi, Visions. How was your day? My big brother. Poop your pants. Oh, yeah. It did happen, Tina. Once. It happened once. Thank God it's never happened again. So there you are. All right. Let's see. What next should we do? The next one I'm going to do is, you guys put in the chat, what are some of your favorite comedies? I'm going to try and pick 30 of my favorite comedies. So, best comedies. I'm going to start with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Bill and Ted. Oh, yeah. Bill and Ted 1. Bill and Ted 2, Bogus Journey. Because I love Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted 2. You know what? Bill and Ted 3. The third one, they finally achieved their destiny. It only took them until they were like 50 years old. So I like that one. Bill and Ted 3. Let's see here. What else? Put your guys' favorite comedies in the Chizat. You know what? I'm going to go with Wayne's World 1, Wayne's World 2. Wayne's World 1's a little bit better than Wayne's World 2, but I like them both. So Wayne's World 1, Wayne's World 2. I guess you would I don't know, Bukkake Visions, what do you think? Do you think Goonies is considered a comedy? It's more like an action adventure. Well, it's both. It's action adventure and it's a comedy. I'm going to put Goonies down. Goonies. Definitely Ghostbusters 1 and 2. For sure. Ghostbusters. 1, Ghostbusters 2. So that's number 8. You know what? And I did like Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I'm gonna put that one down too. Afterlife, it's all right. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Funny Farm with Chevy Chase. I love that movie. Funny Farm. That one's great. Animal House with John Belushi. Let's see here. Let's see. Got a couple of new riffs in the works. More than a new song. Oh, nice. There you are. Top 5 North Korean best friends. Well, I've only got one, and that's good old Zach. I knew that was coming. Man, you guys are going nuts tonight. Oh yeah. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you. All right, let's see here. What's next? Put those great comedies that you guys love in the Chizat. Okay, here we go. Let's see. That was number 11. Let's see what else does Fears like. You know what? I'm gonna go with Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's. That's a good one. Weekend at Bernie's. Number 2's all right, but I like 1 better, so I'm just going to put Weekend at Bernie's 1 down. Let's see what else. Beetlejuice. And you know what? I'm going to do Beetlejuice 1 and 2 because they're both great. Beetlejuice. Good old Michael Keaton. Beetlejuice 2. So that's 14. I'm going to try and pick my top 30. Let's see, what else? Let's see. Beetlejuice. What else? What's another good one? What's another good one? Oh, The Burbs. The Burbs, for sure. The Burbs with Tom Hanks. I don't know. Is Aladdin a comedy? It's more of a Yeah, it's a cartoon comedy. Aladdin. I like Aladdin. Oh, The Breakfast Club. That's definitely it's a comedy. It's got some drama in it, but it is a comedy. The Breakfast Club. Oh, what's the other one? I just had it. What's that other? What's that other '80s comedy I love? Oh, I just had it. Fucking hell. Oh, what is it? Oh, Home Alone. It's another John Hughes movie. Home Alone. Because it's a Christmas movie, but it also is a comedy. So Home Alone. Christmas with the Griswolds. That's definitely a good one. Christmas Vacation. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys know this, but when he did that scene where he goes nuts and he's like, the house lights don't work, the floods light don't work. Well, is it plugged in? And he's like, honey, do you think I would, check thousands of little lights if I didn't know the extension cord was plugged in? It gets turned on and then it gets turned off again. And he goes on an absolute tirade and he chops off all the reindeer's antlers. When he punched Santa in the face, he broke 2 fingers. Because I on the Steelbook edition, on the Blu-ray, the only bonus feature is commentary with the cast. And he goes, I think he broke these 2 fingers, but he goes, it was so funny, I just kept going. And it was. Thank God he kept going, because it was great. So, let's see, that was number 19. Let's see, I like all the vacations, except for the Vegas one. The Vegas one's, eh. So, Vacation. European Vacation. I'm going to put that one down. European Vacation. Let's see here. I only need a couple more. Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck's a good comedy. Home Alone 2. That's a good one. All the other sequels, they went way too far. There's like 10 Home Alones now. It's all about Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2, and that's it. Home Alone 2. Let's see what else. What's another good one? Oh, The Naked Gun. The Naked Gun. Naked Gun 1. Naked Gun. I like them all. I like all 3 of them. I need to watch the 4th one. Naked Gun 2. Naked Gun 3. Hopefully the 4th one's good. I need to get it and watch it. So, yeah. Hi, Tina, from your hi earlier. I did not mean to leave you hanging. Oh, no worries. No worries. No worries. Again, I'm sorry that I missed your hello, Bukaki, and Visions. My bad, because I was talking about all the stupid crap at the beginning of it. So, yeah. Vision said he likes Ace Ventura. That's a good one. Ace Ventura. Oh, I'm definitely putting Billy Madison down. The Jerk, Freddy Got Fingered, The Pest, Passion of the Christ. Oh, my Lord, Visions. Well, that makes sense because, you don't believe in Jesus and God and stuff, so I get it. I get it. Oh, hi, Tina. My day's been great and keeps getting better. Well, hell yeah, that's a nice attitude to have, Visions. I actually had a really good day, and I got a lot of editing done. I can't wait for you guys to see my Spooky Empire interview. Those guys were so cool. It's a father and daughter collab, and man, they were good interviewers. Had a professional setup. He had a massive, I don't know if he works for a television studio or whatever. The guy's tripod was about, I don't know, literally that tall and that wide. He had a professional camera on it and the whole 9 yards. And he had some guy standing behind saying, I'm ready to record whenever you guys are. And he went like that. The guy behind the camera started recording. They had mics that said Bloodline Media on it. I was like, man, these guys, they spent a lot of money. They invested in their product, in their YouTube channel. I was like, man, these guys have went above and beyond. And his daughter had great interview questions. He had great interview questions. Check them out on YouTube, Bloodline Media. Hell yeah. So, yeah. Oh, and Dirty. Oh, yeah, Dirty Work's a classic, Visions. So let's see here. 27. I hate to steal some of Visions, but I do like Billy Madison. That's hilarious. He called the shit poop. I'll get you kids for this. You're all gonna die. That guy's hilarious. I dare you to touch the teacher's boobs. Touch her boobs, you know? And then I dare you to throw your sandwich at the bus driver. I'll turn this goddamn bus around. That'll stop your precious little field trip, or whatever the hell he says. Chris Farley's a genius. So, yeah. So, Billy Madison. Vision's the best 3 scenes in Billy Madison. Well, no, hang on. There's 4. 4 all time. He called the shit poop scene. The hey Billy, who would you rather bang? Meg Ryan or Jack Nicholson? That's number 2. And then Billy passed the 3rd grade where the cheesy rock stars like going fucking nuts on the guitar. Billy passed the 3rd grade. You know, he's going nuts. That's number 3. And then number 4, probably when O'Doyle rules, his whole family dies. You know, hey, who rules? O'Doyle rules. O'Doyle rules. And then they fly off a cliff. That scene's great. So number 27 is Billy Madison. I do like Ace Ventura, but only the first one. Ace Ventura 2, it's all right, but Ace Ventura 1 is fantastic. So Ace Ventura. That's number 28. 29. I love Jim Carrey's The Mask. So The Mask, I got to put down The Mask. And then number 30, let's see here. Exhumed Visions, I got my Freddy Got Finger shirt on. Oh, nice. Nice. I do like Freddy Got Finger. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Oh, look, honey, our son's a genius. He's rigged a pulley system so he can eat sausage and work on his bullshit drawings. I love that scene. Excuse me, I'm being creative. I fucking love that scene. Or the backwards man, and then he's like in the shower, and he's going fucking nuts, and he's like, shh, look at this bar of soap, it's a treasure, it's a treasure, and he's like going fucking nuts with it, driving his dad nuts while he writes his drawings and stuff. Tom Green, I salute you, that movie's great, so yeah. Let's see here, number 30, I'm going to put Short Circuit, because it is a comedy, but it's also an action-adventure. So I'm going to write down Short Circuit. Short Circuit. Both of them. They need to make a 3rd Short Circuit. Short Circuit 1 is great. Short Circuit 2 is great. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Borat was amazing, even though it was very nice. It was to death. He did say very nice to death. So, yeah. Nice, Bukaki. That shirt I do have to buy, Visions, the Freddy Got Finger one. I haven't bought it yet, but I will. And you know what? Even though I said I was going to do 30, I have to put down the jerk. The jerk is... There's something defective about these cans! These cans! And then the guy with the curly hair is like, there's nothing wrong with those cans. There's something wrong with you. That guy over there is trying to kill you. Get out of here! So... Number 31, The Jerk. Oh, yeah. Save the best for last. I was going to put down Back to the Future because there's a lot of comedy in it, but that's more of a sci-fi film. And I was going to put down Indiana Jones because there's a lot of humor in those, but that's more of a action-adventure film. That's why I didn't put those down. All 31 of these... And they're all just nothing but comedies. So, yeah. All right. 2 minutes. Lantern, you can go ahead and spread those tomatoes. Fears, need to go take a P.O. I'll be right back-o. Just doing a number 1-0, and I'll be right back, y'all. Bukaki says, Fears, I'm moving to Florida and I'm going to open up a pizza in the cup food truck. Do it. Do it. Because ever since I saw that movie, Bukagi, I've said this to Visions. I've said this to Visions before. I've always wanted to try pizza in a cup. And you know what I should do? I should just make my own. I should get a frozen pizza, and then I should cut it up into little pieces, put it in a styrofoam cup. Right? Didn't he have it in a styrofoam cup, Visions, in that movie? Hang on, let me pull up the scene. And I should just make my own, and then I'll eat pizza in a cup on fucking camera. I'll do it. I'll do it for you guys. I'm giving you the big thumbs up, Bukaki. You should totally do it. Pizza in a cup all the way. I ordered Vision's pizza in the cup mug. I've had that for years because I bought it a year or two ago. No, 2 years ago. I've had it for a while. Let me pull up the scene. Pizza in a cup scene. That's one of the best scenes in the movie. Because even though he's dating that real like punk rock chick because he works at the circus, but then he meets that absolutely beautiful lady with the curly blonde hair and he's like, well, forget that punk rock lady. I'm going to go hang out with her. And then she's like, where'd you find all this pizza in the cup stuff? Oh, yeah, some guy like closed it down and I just grabbed all this stuff. She's like, you live in the back of a truck? And he's like, oh, yeah, I designed it myself. Pizza in the cup scene. Let's see if I can find it. It's kind of a styrofoam cup. It's a white cup and it says pizza in a cup. So, Visions, what I should do is I should just heat up a pizza, buy a styrofoam cup, take a red magic marker and put pizza in a cup and just eat it out of the cup. I'll do it. Oh, yeah. It'll be a tribute to that movie and a tribute to you and Bukaki. So, hell yeah. Because I've always wanted to eat pizza out of a cup and I've never gotten a chance. Let's watch it real quick. Let's watch it.
Did you decorate it?
Yeah, I got all this stuff from the old Cup of Pizza place before they tore it down.
Cup of pizza. Oh, yeah.
That was really good pizza.
Oh, this is the best pizza in a cup ever. This guy's unbelievable. He ran the old Cup of Pizza guy out of business.
Really?
People come from all over to get this.
Yeah, because I want to eat it, you know? Steve Martin is a genius. And you know what? I don't know what happened to his hair, but his hair went from brown to gray like in his 20s. But that didn't stop him from getting movie roles. That guy is a certifiable comedian, epic genius. He's made me laugh over the years. He is fucking hilarious. I love that guy.
He ran the old Cup of Pizza guy out of business.
Really?
People come from all over to get this.
Oh, yeah. One of the best scenes out of the movie. Let's see. Vision says, yeah, I've done that before in one of those mugs. That's what I should do. I should take that mug that I bought, Visions. It's in the cupboard over there. And I will just, I don't care. I'll heat up a DiGiorno pizza. I'll grab a frozen pizza, whatever, from Walmart. And I'll just like cut it up into a bunch of pieces and just fill up the entire cup. And I'll just eat it on camera while I'm doing a live. Hell yeah. It really is next level. I'll do it. I haven't bought any frozen pizza in a while because I ate it all after doing all those reviews. Because I did like 3 or 4 reviews in a row. So I'm out of pizza. But whenever I go to the store next, it'll probably be after I get back from hanging out with my family on that trip because I'm flying out either the 30th or the 31st or the 1st, whenever I can buy a ticket, because I searched not all night. I searched a little bit before I went on Zach's live. When I get off of work tomorrow, I'm gonna start looking for tickets. And I already told my boss, so I gotta find something quick. I wish my brother wouldn't have told me at the last waking moment. Well, he didn't. But then he changed his mind. Oh, we may go camping. We may have the party. I'm like, well, which is it? Camping? Are you doing the party? Are you taking your son with you, with your best friends on camp? I'm like, I don't care what you do. I told my brother that. I'm like, just let me know, and I'll just mail you my nephew's birthday presents. So he's like, oh, yeah, I'll let you know. I'm like, all right, well, let me know. So, yeah. So, cup of pizza is happening. Cup of pizza is happening. Oh, it's happening. It really is next level. I can't wait to find out. It'll probably happen after I get back from my trip. So get ready for another vlog. Another Missouri vlog. I'll be behind, but I'll film it. I'll get around to it. All right. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Oh, man. Oh, God. There's never enough hours in the day, man. Fear's getting tired. Tired, y'all. Tired. All right. All right, what's next? Oh, man. Oh, God. All right. Let's see here. Well, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I keep putting this topic off. Time to do the best. You know, when you watch all these, like, sci-fi movies, you watch all these action movies. Just the one I just watched, the Dark Angel one with Dolph Lundgren. Like, the alien had that awesome technology thing, like fucking wristwatch, whatever the hell it was. Always in movies, they got this best technological stuff that probably I'll never see in my lifetime. So, write your guys' favorite technology out of movies. Like, the Death Star, no one will ever see that, ever. But it's a great piece of technology, you know? So, I'm going to try and pick the best top. Well, we'll do 30 again. We'll do 30. Best tech. If not 30, I'll do 20. Best tech in movies. Here we go. And since I already said the Death Star, we're going to start with the Death Star. Death Star. The Falcon, the Millennium Falcon. One of the best ships in movie history of all time. The Falcon. The Transporter off of Star Trek. Beam me up, Scotty. Transporter. Let's see here. Let's see here. Well, if I said the Transporter, then I got to do the Replicator. Literally, Yak would not like that. Yak, you and me, we both like Trek. I would love it because I'm not a big cook. You can just go up to the Replicator and just make whatever you want. Yeah, give me a sundae, for dessert, and give me, a hot dog and a hamburger for lunch, and with a side of French fries, and for dessert, give me, a sundae, with 3 cherries on top. Bam! The Replicator makes it right off the bat. So, the Replicator. It would solve, and then whenever you're done eating, you don't even have to wash the dishes. You literally, like in Star Trek, whenever you're done, you just go back up to the Replicator. You put your dirty plate in the Replicator. You hit a button and say recycle, and it recycles it into energy. No more washing of the dishes. So yeah. Let's see. Vision says the sewer slide booths. I don't remember. What movie is that from? The sewer slide booth. I don't remember what movie that's from. But yeah, Bukaki, before we continue on, don't just say you're going to move to Florida and make a pizza in a cup food truck. Do it. Invest your money. Do it. I'm racking my brain visions. Sewer slide booths. Which movie is that from? You're going to have to give me a hint. I don't remember what movie that's from. I'm trying to think. I don't remember those. Anyway, let's continue on. Let me know what movie that's from. All right, so I got Death Star, Falcon, Transporter, the Replicator. Oh, it's from Futurama. Doesn't it? No, it counts. It counts. I mean, if it's tech, I just don't remember seeing them. Because I've watched... Oh, what's the other one that's like Futurama? It's Rick and Morty. I've never seen Futurama. I've never seen that. So that's why I didn't know what you guys were on about. I've watched Rick and Morty a lot. Not all of it, but a lot of it. But, yeah, I've never seen Futurama. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, stuff from TV counts. Any type of tech, whether like technology that we don't have right now, that's in TV and movies. So that counts. I just never seen Futurama. Now let me know, is Futurama good? Is it all right? Let me know in the chat, guys. I've never seen it. Rick and Morty, I love. I'll be honest though, I like Simpsons better than Rick and Morty, but Rick and Morty's all right. All right, so Death Star, Falcon, Transporter, Replicator. I'm gonna go with phasers. Phasers is a good tech. So phasers, the tricorder. Back to the Future style. Flying cars. Because we kind of have them. Kind of. I've seen on YouTube where it's half a plane and half a car. So I guess that counts as a flying car. But I want the flying cars I got a Back to the Future. Yo, what's up, punk rock? So flying cars. Whatever that thing that Ripley, what's that Visions Bouquet? What's that thing that Ripley uses where she gets into it and it's that machine that helps her work? What the hell is that thing called? Hang on. Yo, what's up, punk rock? What is that thing that she works? It's like some massive, I don't know what it is. Punk rock, if you want to help us out, we're doing the best technology out of movies. So I'm trying to figure out what that thing Ripley uses. Because that is cool. I forgot what it's called. So, hey Meta, what's that piece of technology that Ripley uses in all of the Alien movies? It's like that machine that she hops in and helps her work. What's that thing called?
You're thinking of the loader, or more specifically, the caterpillar loader.
Caterpillar, that's what it is. That's what it is. I knew it had a name, the Caterpillar loader. Yep, that's what it is. So that thing's cool. That thing's cool. The thing in the movie Visions, she hops in, like it's got those arms and it's got the legs, you know what I'm saying? The thing, it picks up all the boxes and shit. That's why I had to ask Meta. I'm like, I know it's got a name. I've seen those Alien movies half a fucking dozen times. I'm like, I know what the hell it is. I just couldn't remember the fucking name of it. So, yeah. What's up, Bo Seamus? So, yeah. Punk, I was just telling that to Visions. I've seen Rick and Morty, but I've never seen not even a clip of Futurama. So, I wanted to know if it was actually good. Oh, I was thinking about getting the pass. It's cheap for the month. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Lantern. Don't even go there, Lantern. I see him. Seamus is in the chat. Where's Seamus, y'all? Is it about hair, Seamus? I swear. And then Seamus is like, Lantern, I don't care. I will get that hair. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's see. What else? So, the Caterpillar load. Let's see. Death Star, Falcon, Transporter, the Replicator, Phasers, Tricorder, Flying Cars. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Back to the Future 2. The hoverboard. Who doesn't want to fly around on the hoverboard? Hoverboard. Oh yeah. Hoverboard. And those semi ones, that you see on YouTube, they don't count. They're off the ground like that much. I'm talking like a full-on hoverboard. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones out of the movie. That's the ones that Fears wants one day. I gotta go Michael J. Fox style with the self-lacing shoes. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Self-lacing shoes, man. They are nice shoes. They are nice. All right, that's number 10. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go classic. Classic. Here we go. Classic. I gotta go Han Solo. Blaster. Nice. Blaster. Hell yeah. I gotta go C-3PO and R2-D2 because technically they're technology. They're not human. So they're droids. They're robots. So C-3PO and R2-D2. Probably one of the greatest things that George Lucas ever came out of that guy's mind was the Falcon, Jedi, lightsaber, and those two droids. Speaking of lightsaber, that's a nice piece of technology. Lightsaber. Oh yeah. Let's see what else. What's another good piece of technology for movies? Put them in the chat. What else? I need your guys' help. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I wasn't able to click on the individual camera without paying. Okay. Let's see. What's your question, Seamus? Lantern, you know what his question is. It's always about hair. It's always about hair. There you go, Lantern. Do you swear? Is it about foil ball and hair, Seamus? It always is, Lantern. Always. Always. Well, you know what? Speaking of Batman, his Batarang. His Batarang is technology. Batarang. His Batmobile. Because that's got a whole that's a whole bunch of that's a whole bunch of like gizmos and gadgets on that fucking Batmobile. You wouldn't have Batman without the Batmobile, so the Batmobile. That's a good one. That is a Pung. That's a good one. The black shades from They Live, because he throws them on. He's like, what the fuck? All these aliens. What the hell? Takes them off. Nothing. So yeah. They Live glasses. The Predator's what is that? What's the thing on his arm? What the hell? The bomb. Remember Visions? Where all the red little dots. The bomb on. What the hell is it called? Hang on. It's got a name. Hang on. Hey, Meta, in the Predator movies, the Predator always has like a keyboard like attached to his wrist, and it turns into a bomb. Like, what's the name of that?
You're thinking of the Predator's self-destruct mechanism.
That's what it is.
It's often referred to as the Predator's wrist gauntlet, or more
wrist gauntlet. That's what it is. Yeah. Wrist gauntlet. Wrist gauntlet.
You might be thinking about.
I got it. Wrist gauntlet, and then the thing on his that little the laser cannon on his shoulder. Laser cannon. Oh yeah. Laser cannon. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one, Visions. The mind eraser from MIB. That's good. Let's see, which one are we? That was, let's see, the laser cannon was 19. So 20 is the mind eraser. That's a good one. Oh, and then Will Smith's little gun. He's like the deneuralizer, and then lazy cricket. And he goes, "Hey, Kay, come on, man! You get like a full-on cannon laser, and I get a little tiny bullshit little cricket gun." Or I'm sorry, noisy cricket. Noisy cricket. That one's hilarious. So noisy cricket. Oh yeah, like a little tiny gun that's like that little. Let's see what else. So let's see here. That's a good one, Punk. And you know what? I'm gonna put down his bike too, because his bike has got a bunch of technology in it too. So Pee-wee's bike, and then Pee-wee's breakfast making machine. Yeah, because that thing's nuts. And that's one of the best scenes out of the movie. It's one of the best scenes. Pee-wee's breakfast making machine. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That was good. Man, Punk Rock, you and Visions are pumping them out. Oh, yeah. I came up with a bunch too. But yeah, you guys always come up with good suggestions. Oh yeah. That little robot out of that Disney movie, Wall-E. Wall-E's a good one. Wall-E. Because he's kind of a droid, robot, whatever you want to call it. What else? What's another one? I'm trying to think of stuff from Star Trek because there's so much technology on that. I got the phaser. I got the tricorder. I got the... shuttle pod. Shuttle pod. Oh, God. I got the phaser. I got the lightsaber. Shuttle pod. Oh, their communicator. The thing that the universal translator, the communicator. So yeah. So the universal translator. Because they push it and then they push it and then they can talk to any race. It doesn't matter what their language. And then I'm gonna go Tony Stark's Iron Man. It's not even a costume. It's his prototype suit. So the Iron Man suit. That's a massive piece of technology, but a cool piece of technology. Iron Man suit. Let's see what else. I want Jack Nicholson's Joker gun from 1989. Yeah, that thing's cool because it had like a massive long barrel. Seamus, like probably even longer than that. It was like probably like that long. That thing was massive, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. 7 of 9 from Voyager. Oh yeah. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm gonna write down Borg because Borg has so much. Even though it's bad technology, punk rock, the Borg is cool. It's one of the best villains. Like Khan from Star Trek 2. I'm telling you, Visions, you're gonna love it. Like Kirk he just gets pissed. Like he just screams, Khan! He gets pissed, man. But Khan's an asshole. But Kirk takes him down. Oh yeah. I don't want to say anything else, Visions, and ruin it, but you're gonna love it. Star Trek 2, but Star Trek 4 is my favorite. So let me know what you think, buddy. But Khan's great. Yeah, but the Borg, you make a good point, punk rock. The Borg, even though it's bad technology, it's cool technology. But yeah, 7 of 9. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. She's sexy. She's sexy. Oh yeah. So yeah. So I'm just gonna put Borg, aka 7 of 9. Let's see. Yeah, the Matrix. The Matrix itself is technology, so I'll put the Matrix down. The only one I didn't like, 1, 2, and 3 are great. The fourth one sucked. Don't waste your time on the fourth Matrix. It's so bad. So bad. 1 and 2 are the best. Third, it's all right. The fourth one sucks so bad. So yeah. So Matrix. So that was 29. I need one more. Let's see. I need one more. Let's see. I've covered a lot of the technology. I got all the good stuff. Let's see what else. I'm trying to look at all my television shows to see if I missed anything. I got a lot of the Star Trek stuff there. Oh, I almost forgot one of the best ones. The Knight Rider car. That has so much technology in it. KITT, the Night Industry 2000. Oh, yeah. KITT. Night Industry. Visions, you and Bukaki said you never watched that. Oh, you're missing out. It's a little cheesy, but it is a great television show. It's got the Hoff in it, David Hasselhoff. I'm telling you, buddy, you gotta watch it. You can skip Airwolf. You gotta watch some Knight Rider. Knight Rider and Street Hawk's all right. Street Hawk's, it's all right, but Knight Rider, 4 great seasons. Hoff, the Hoff, he's got his flowing curly hair. He's got his black leather jacket on. He's got his fucking gun. He's like, yeah, I'm kicking ass and taking names. And his sidekick is Kit. Oh, it's so good. So good. Anyway. Yo, what's up, Dyslex? I'm just saying. You guys are always giving me, movie and television, referrals. I recommend that one. It's good. It's good. But watch Star Trek first, buddy. Watch Star Trek first. All right. We're moving right along here. All right. I think I'm going to do one more movie review, and I'm getting tired, so I think then we'll save the rest for tomorrow. I don't know. Did Zach say he's going live tomorrow? If not, I'll be doing my live around 6, 7-ish, somewhere around there. Well, I'm gonna save this one for tomorrow. I'll give Visions a couple of days to watch Star Trek 2 because I don't want to ruin it. So we'll do the J.J. Abrams one, where they kind of like I don't know if they don't ruin the history. It throws the history way out of whack, because older Spock comes back, interacts with young Spock. Some things happen, and I'm trying to review this without revealing everything. So you meet a younger Kirk, a younger Spock. I always forget how to say her name. Uhiro or Ohoro, or however you say her name. I forgot how to say her name. Hang on. She's got such a weird name. Hey Meta, the communications officer, the black lady out of the original Star Trek series. How do you pronounce her name?
You're thinking of Lieutenant Uhura.
Uhura.
Michelle Nichols.
Uhura.
Her last name is pronounced as Uhura.
Oh, wait, say it one more time.
Uhu. That's the way Nichelle Nichols' character's name is pronounced.
Oh, Hura. Okay, got it. Oh, Hira. So hard to say. Oh, I don't give a hoot. But you've seen this one? You've seen this one, Visions, or have you or Star Trek 2? Which one? This one? 2? Or this one? Because this one's good, but man, it throws off the history like so much. Because then you're like, oh, this has happened and this, because Pike's in this one. Eventually, though, Pike will end up in a wheelchair because Captain Pike gets severely damaged in the original Star Trek series. So now Strange New Worlds comes after this one. So yeah. Because eventually you're gonna see Pike in that weird wheelchair that literally goes up to his neck, and he's got 2 blinking lights, and he's in the wheelchair, and it's like that little box that moves around like that. We haven't seen it yet, but it'll eventually happen. Before they end Strange New Worlds, you're gonna find out how Pike gets injured, because in the original series, his face is all burned up. One of his eyes is like down to here, and he gets messed up, man. He gets messed up. So yeah. Which one though, Visions? You've seen this one, or you've seen this one already? Let me know. Star Trek 2 or Star Trek J.J. Abrams. It was good. I enjoyed it. Gotta go classic though. The classics are a lot better than this one, yeah. Would you like it if Mr. Lantern had curly Italian mustache? I like Lantern already, so I could care less if he had an Italian mustache or not. So there you are. All right. Yeah. I've seen the new one. It's okay to spoil a movie from the 80s. Yeah, but Visions, you haven't seen it yet. And I recommended this one to you. I recommended this one You know, I don't want to spoil it because number 2 is so good. Khan is such an epic villain. He's so good. So I don't want to ruin it. So, but yeah. Well, I'll try to review it then without spoiling it, because you've got to see number 2 and number 4, because you asked for some recommendations. So yeah, this one's good too, though. This one's I like Chris Pine. Chris Pine did a great job as William Shatner. You know, William Shatner's character Kirk. But in my eyes, there's only one Kirk, and that's the fucking Shatner. But Chris Pine did a pretty good job. He did a pretty good job as Kirk. Yeah. I bet they saved the day. Yeah. They always save the day, Visions. But I will try to review this without giving out too much. Because you did ask for some suggestions, and 2 and 4 are my favorite of the old ones. There's 6 of the old ones, 4 movies of the Star Trek Next Generation, and then you have all the TV series. And then tonight I found out, well, Dave didn't tell me why. So Bukegi, I guess you only have to watch the first season because they canceled Star Trek Academy. I guess it was bad. So I'm going to ask Meta why they canceled it. Yeah. Hey, Meta, why did they cancel Star Trek Academy, the new television series?
Paramount Plus canceled Star Trek Starfleet Academy due to poor ratings. Despite positive reviews from critics, the show failed to find a significant audience, ranking outside the Nielsen top 10 streaming viewership charts after its first season. The cancellation ends the series with a cliffhanger in the sophomore year of the cadets' 4-year college experience. William Shatner expressed sorrow over the cancellation, noting the cycle of fans reacting negatively to new Star Trek incarnations.
Damn, it must have been that bad. It must have been that bad. I mean, I'm still going to watch it, you know, whenever they put the first series out. It'll be like, because they didn't go to season 2, they'll make it into like a mini series. Whenever they put it on Blu-ray, they'll make it into like they'll make it into a mini series. Man, it must have been that bad, Bukaki. Well, you know, that makes it 10 times easier for Fears. Instead of watching, like, you know, 7 series like Next Gen, I only have to watch 1 season because it's that bad. Because now I'm curious. Now I have to watch it and see how bad it was. Because if you're a true fan, you have to watch the good, the bad, the ugly, the amazing, the epic, the going nuts, the going ballistic. You know? So, man, it must have been that bad. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. All right, well, let's start with Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Khan! Such a good scene. Oh, yeah. And Khan's like, yeah, I'm here. And then Kirk's like, well, guess what? I'm here, too. Let's battle it out, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. One of my dad's favorites. I mean, he liked all the old ones, but he definitely liked number 2. He loved the Khan, man. He loved the Khan. Oh, yeah. The Wrath of Khan. All right, so lots of action. Again, I'm going to try to not spoil too much, Visions, but I'll yeah. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. I bet they saved the day. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Let's see. What day are we saving March? Exhumed Visions and Kate's wedding. And then you know what? You're wrong, Museum. Vision says, oh no, Piss and I are being sewn together. That's right, y'all. Let's see. I can do that, Museum. Hey, Meta, why are females so delish? Well, let's find out, shall we? I mean, I already know the answer, but yeah. Hey, Meta, one of my YouTube fans wanted me to ask you, why are women so delicious and nutritious?
Adding nutritious to the mix, it sounds like your fans might be looking for a humorous spin on the topic. You could play along with the idea.
All right, hang on. Hey, Meta, why are women so delicious?
That's a pretty subjective question. I think it's safe to say people, in general, have their own unique qualities that make them special and interesting. Maybe the question is more about what makes them...
Yeah, whatever, bitch. Whatever, bitch. Women are amazing. Women are delish. I already know the answer. Meta was trying to get real, give us a real big smart answer. Women are sexy. Men love women. Women love men. It's not rocket science. I got your back, museum. It's not that hard to put together. Vision says, we do love a good number 2. Oh, yeah. I like this number 2, and then, yeah, I mean, if Fears is really cronesing it up, I just grab a magazine, and I just sit down on the old toilet, and I'm like, I need to take care of some business for the next 20 to 25 minutes. There you are. See, B2 was my favorite banana from Bananas in Pajamas. Oh, God, I remember watching that as a kid. I didn't know they aired that in New Zealand Museum, because they had that in England and they had that in America. I remember that show, Bananas in Pajamas, they're running down the stairs, or whatever the hell it was. I remember watching that as a kid. Man, that's taking me back, y'all. That's taking me back. Wow. All right, back to Khan. So, lots of action. Good villain. Khan, Visions, when you watch it, Khan is like, I don't know if he's the ultimate villain, but he's a pretty damn good villain. So good villain. Good villain. The entire original cast comes back. So all of the original Star Trek cast comes back. They definitely spent more money on this one than the first one. A lot more spaceships, a lot more action, a lot more explosions. So, oh, damn, Lantern. Whew, that was a smelly one. Damn. Pew. I'm just going to say a lot more of everything, because I'm trying to review this without ruining it for my buddy Vision. So, a lot more of everything. I do recommend it. It's a really good movie. Good sci-fi film. Good sci-fi film. Now, I will say, one thing that Carl did say tonight, he goes, the reason why Fears is so cool is that he's watched a lot of movies. And that's one thing I do agree. I know my movies. I know my movie quotes. And yes, I have watched a lot of movies, my friends. Oh, yeah. And I love me some movies. Oh, yeah. The best character out of this, Spock. Spock all the way. I like Kirk, but... So, Visions, there's Khan. There's Khan. There he is. It's the same guy that plays out of that, he's got that sidekick that's like a midget and they're on an island or whatever that TV show. I forgot. So that guy's from that TV show. I don't recall what it is. And that little dwarf guy was a henchman in some James Bond film. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't remember that TV show. I used to watch that TV show with my grandma. She loved it. I don't remember what the hell it was, though. And they were in, like, white suits. Fantasy Island. That's what it was. Fantasy Island. So, yeah. Spock definitely is... Nothing against Captain Kirk, but Spock takes the lead in this movie. Kirk's still good. Kirk is good. So Spock all the way. All the way. It's the first time I think he says in a movie the legendary line, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Oh, yeah. They say that in the original TV series, but it's the first time he says it in a movie. So, best quote, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. My two favorite scenes. I can't really see. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because I don't want to ruin it for Visions. There's a Visions when you watch it. There's a big scene at the end of the movie that Spock does something epic towards the end. That's my second favorite scene. So the big Spock scene at the end. So big Spock scene at the end. And then my favorite scene, I've already told you, is where Kirk and Khan kind of face each other, and then Kirk just lets out, Khan! The Khan scene is, without a doubt, my favorite scene. Because Kirk is pissed, and he's like, damn you, Khan! It's great. I love it. So Khan, that's without a doubt, my favorite scene. Because he's pissed. He is pissed. He's ready to kick ass and take names. So, yeah. So, that's my analysis without giving anything away. So, you'll love it. It's great. It's great. All right. Oh, shit. My bad. I was trying to catch it. Let's see. Punk says, hey, Exhumed Visions. I guess the link didn't go through. I sent the comment again on your video. Well, get with it. No excuses, punk rock. Or you're gone. You're blocked. Don't just say you're going to comment on one of Exhumed Vision's videos. Fucking comment on it, man. Or you know, fear, I'll block you like that. Right away. Oh, yeah. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, punk rock. Let's see. Bukagi says, Fears, it's good to see Fears and Visions bonding over some Star Trek. Well, usually, you know, me and Yak does that, but I'm glad that Visions is coming over to the dark side and watching a little Trek. Watching a little Trek. Oh, yeah. But I want your analysis on it, Visions, because I don't think he's watched it yet, Bukaki, but Bukaki, me and you have been friends for years. I know that you've liked Star Trek for a while. You know, I can't believe after one season they got rid of Starfleet Academy. Because I was waiting for your analysis. I was waiting for your rating, Bukaki. Well, I guess I don't have to wait because I fucking already canceled it. So that tells me that it's shit garbage. After one season, or barely a first season. You know, they just finished it. So wow. I was like, already? I'm like, well, it must have been shit. So there it is. But I can't wait to watch it and see how shit it actually is. So, there you are. But if you think about it, Bukaki, Visions already likes Star Trek because he told me he loves the original series. Because the original series, I wish it would have had more seasons. Why the hell they canceled it back in the 60s baffles my mind. Season 1's great. Season 2 is great. Season 3 is epic. They should have had a lot more seasons in the original 60s series than 3. That's just my opinion. Because I've watched that. Oh, damn, Lantern. Excuse me. I've watched those episodes over and over and over again. But the best episode of the original is The City on the Edge of Forever. That's my all-time favorite episode of the original series. Of the original one. All right. Time for this one. J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. Kind of throws a lot of stuff out of the loop. So, yeah. J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. What's great about this movie, though, is that they bring the original costumes back, but it's an up-to-date version of the costumes. They still look classic, but like an up-to-date version, so the costumes are rocking. So, good costumes. A little old, a little new. So, good costumes. Amazing sets. They redid the command deck of the Enterprise, and it is a rockin'. It is rockin' and shockin'. So good sets. Leonard Nimoy comes back, playing old Spock. Hell yeah. Zachary, this guy, I forgot his last name, Zachary, he plays a great young Spock. Very good. I think his last name's Tarantino. Great young Spock. Very good. Great performance. I think he does a lot better job at Spock than the guy that plays Spock out of Strange New Worlds, because Spock is in Strange New Worlds. That guy's performance as Spock, it's all right. It's okay. It's decent. It'll get the job done, but his performance of Spock is way better. But Leonard's the best because he's the originator. He's the creator. You know, he's the first one to throw it on up. So, great acting. A lot of good movie props in this. Oh yeah. Can we get a frozen pizza review tonight? Well, I ran out of frozen pizza. I'm gonna have to buy some more. So afraid not, Jucifer. I'm sorry. So yeah. But when I do one, get ready for a cup of pizza, because Visions inspired me. He's like, Fierce, why not just make it? I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it, I'll make it. I already got the cup, so let's do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And get ready for an unboxing. It comes, all my shirts come on the 26th. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good unboxing. All right. Let's see what else. Good costumes, good sets, good acting. Leonard. Leonard comes back. Oh, yeah. Leonard Nimoy. This guy comes back as old Spock. I know his name is Mr. Spock, but I never liked calling him Mr. Spock. I just like calling him Spock. Spock's like Madonna. One word. Spock. That's all you need. That's all you need. Old Spock. Let's see here. I do recommend it. It is a good film. Because it kind of hits all the old stuff from the television series, but it updates a lot of stuff and adds some new things to it. So it's a little bit of everything. But yeah, so it's a good movie. I do recommend it. It's not the best Trek, but it's pretty good. I do recommend it. I'm going to give... Oh, you know what? I forgot to rate Khan. I'm going to give Khan... I forgot to do the rating. I'm going to give Khan, it's almost a perfect movie. I'm going to give it a 9.9 out of 10. I love Star Trek too. So, 9.9 out of 10. I'm going to give J.J. Abrams, I'm going to give it a solid... well, because Leonard Nimoy's in it, I'm going to give it... It's up there. There's better Trek out there, but it's good. I'm not shitting on it. It's good. It's an enjoyable watch. I'm going to give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's a very enjoyable watch. 9.5 out of 10. My two favorite scenes. Spoiler alert. At the end, young Spock talks to older Spock. Father. And then he goes, Father, because Spock thinks, young Spock thinks, oh, there's my dad. And then Leonard Nimoy turns around and goes, I am not our father. And then they have a little talk, and then he's like, Spock, I encourage you to remain in Starfleet. And he goes, put aside logic. Do what you feel is right. It's a great speech given by Leonard. So, Spock versus Spock. That's my all-time favorite scene out of this movie. It's so good. So, Spock versus Spock. Great scene. My second favorite scene, probably when Kirk beats... no one's ever beaten this test. I forgot what they call the test. And he doesn't really cheat. They claim that he cheats, and I say no. He was just that smart and thought of a different way to beat the test that nobody ever thought of. So he didn't really cheat. He just used his brain and he's like, well, no one came up with this, so I'm going to do it because I'm a lot smarter than you guys. So it's not really cheating. I came up with it, and I beat it, and you guys are just upset that I beat your little test. So I forgot the name of that test. Hang on. Hey, Meta, in the original Star Trek series and in the J.J. Abrams movie Star Trek, Kirk beats a test that no one can ever beat. What's the name of that test called?
Good question. The test you're referring to is the Kobayashi-Maru test.
That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's basically a test that you have to go through if you want to be captain, and it's basically an unwinnable test, and it's supposed to test your courage and to accept you may die. And Kirk doesn't believe in no-win scenarios. He's like, nope. I always win. I don't believe in no-win scenarios. I'm the only captain in Starfleet that doesn't believe in no-win scenarios. I will win every single time. So yeah. So that's my second favorite scene. The Kobayashi test. That's a great scene. It's one of my favorites. Oh yeah. It's a good one. Let's see. I'm not reading that, Tokes. I know what you're doing. It's pretty funny, though. I thought it was funny. I got a little giggle out of Tokes. I didn't even know you were still watching. I'm good. I'm glad you're still watching, though. That's good. Oh, yeah. All right. I think that's a good place to stop. I did the 2 reviews. We finally got to the movie tech. We got to the best comedies, and then we did some fan topics. The two topics that we got from the fans was somebody, I don't remember who, someone wanted me to do the top 10 carry videos. I only came up with 8, so I'm going to change the title to the top 8 carry videos. And then Kate came up with top 5 most embarrassing moments in Fears' life. So yeah. So pretty good show. Tonight's watch, there's still time because I don't have to be at work until 4:30. I'm going to take a little nap, and then after the nap, I'm going to watch Deathstalker 2. So yeah. So if I have a chance to watch something else tomorrow, I will. But I'm definitely watching Deathstalker 2. Oh yeah. Because the first movie, it was alright. Hopefully number 2 is a lot better. So yeah. There you go, Visions. There you go, Tokes. Alright. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Alright. I need to make some dinner. So while I'm watching Deathstalker 2, I'm gonna get some dinner because I haven't had dinner yet. Oh well, I'm getting so tired. I have had dinner, Chipotle, because I did a live. What I mean is, I'm hungry again, so I'm gonna have another dinner because I'm starving. Because I had Chipotle like ages ago. So yeah, that's what I meant. So I didn't lie, Larry. I had dinner, but I'm going to I'm going to eat again because I'm starving. So yeah, that's what I meant by that. So yeah. That guy turned into a hot dog, Visions. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. So there you are. But great stream, y'all. Great stream. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. And you know what? Zach was, let's see, second dinner is better than second breakfast. That's right. What a great big whopper of a stream tonight. Oh, yeah. I mean, from all parties. I had a great stream. Zach had a great stream. 2 great streams back to back, y'all. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm liking these late lives, y'all. Because Zach does like the pre-warm-up stream, and then, you know, and then I finish off the night for everybody. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, we've always got Lantern every Thursday night and every Friday night. Oh, yeah. The new and improved Whopper. Well, listen, you guys know I love the lounge so much. Fears will take any BK Lounge Whopper in my belly in about 3 seconds. Oh, yeah. But I haven't ate Burger King in quite a while, my friends. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, they changed the Whopper. Well, there's no need to change it. The Whopper is always, it always has been great and always will be great. You don't have to change success. The Whoppers have always tasted good, my friends. Always. Always, always. And they always will. They always will. Always. Genius. Genius. All right. Well, as Arnold would say, Fears needs to get to the chopper. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. All right. I'm taking off. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, yeah. All right. Time for some shout-outs, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Tokes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Yakvo, Yakovich, Yakvoniage, Yakvovich, and Yakov Petrovich Sr. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Zach, the incredible impression. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my buddy Dave, Strong Bear 19. We got to get him to 1,000. We got to get him to 1,000. Subscribe to that wonderful lady that is Tina. She's so sweet. Mama Bear 06. Let's get her to 100 subs. How could I forget the great Lantern, the leader of the community? Check out Lantern. He does a show every Thursday night and every Friday night. Check out Lantern's second channel, Mr. Lampy. Check out my buddy Visions, Exhume Visions, on his YouTube. Check out exhumevisions.com and get that merch, y'all. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because he makes some pretty cool shit, y'all. Oh, yeah. exhumevisions.com. Check out Bloodline Media. Big shout out to them. Thank you so much for giving me an interview at Spooky Empire, y'all. Check out Spooky Empire, their YouTube channel. I recently subscribed to their actual YouTube channel, and their actual YouTube channel is fucking amazing. So check out Spooky Empire on YouTube, y'all. I subscribed to them today, my friends. I didn't even know they had a YouTube channel, but they do. All right, and last, certainly not least, follow the host with the most, FearsMan26 on the old TikTokage. I'm almost at 9,000 followers. Go to my TikTok, subscribe. FearsMan26 on YouTube. We're at the big 3,000. Last time I looked, 3,047. Oh, yeah. Nice. And follow my second channel at Fears Vlogs. We recently just hit 2,000. Hang on. Let me see what it's up to. 2,000 and... What are we up to? Hang on. Let's see here. I'll give you guys an official count. On the vlog channel, we are at 2,008 subscribers. Oh, yeah. And then on the main channel, let me just dip on over. Dip on over to FearsMan26. The last time I looked, it was 3,047. Oh, I gained one. 3,048. Nice. We're moving right along. Oh, yeah. So check out my main channel, FearsMan26, and Fears Vlogs on YouTube. And let me jump back to the chat. You guys know Fears loves you. You know Fears cares about you. I'm getting out that content every single day, as much as I can, my friends. You know, the last time I looked, we're doing the walking lives, we're doing the driving lives, we're doing these lives. We're going nuts. We're going ballistic. Great show, everybody. And Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. Do I have any coffee left? Oh, I do have some coffee left. Give me a second. And I'll see you guys later. Hey, Lantern. Shunk! All right, bye.